Hello everyone, welcome back to Talk with ChatGPT. Today we are exploring lifestyle that's simple yet powerful minimalism. In a world full of noise, glitter, and endless distractions, minimalistic teaches us that less can truly be more. It's not just be owning fewer things, it's about focusing on what really matters. So let's talk about how simplifying your life can bring your peace, clarity, and happiness. So let's talk with ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
ChatGPT, I want to discuss how explore minimalism, how less can lead to more.
Absolutely. That sounds like a fascinating topic. Minimalism is all about simplifying your life, focusing on what truly matters, and removing excess clutter, both physically and mentally. We can dive into the principles of minimalism, the benefits it can bring, and practical tips for incorporating it into your daily life. Let me know where you'd like to start.
Okay. ChatGPT, what does minimalism really mean in today's world?
Great question. In today's world, minimalism often means intentionally simplifying various aspects of life, whether that's decluttering physical spaces, reducing mental overload, or even streamlining digital life. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity, focusing on experiences rather than possessions, and ultimately finding more fulfillment and clarity. It's definitely a flexible concept that can adapt to different lifestyles.
Okay. How can minimalism go beyond material possessions?
Absolutely. Minimalism can extend far beyond just material possessions. For instance, it can mean simplifying your schedule, focusing on meaningful relationships, and reducing digital distractions. It can also involve decluttering your mind by practicing mindfulness, letting go of unnecessary stress, and focusing on personal growth. In essence, minimalism is about creating more space for what truly adds value to your life.
Okay. Why do you think people often equate more with success?
Yeah, that's a really interesting point. A lot of it comes from societal norms and cultural conditioning, where success is often measured by wealth, possessions, and status. Over time, we've been conditioned to believe that having more equates to being more successful or fulfilled. But minimalism challenges that notion, but showing that true success and fulfillment come from quality, meaning, and experiences rather than quantity.
Okay, that's great. What are some first steps someone can take to start living minimally?
Absolutely. Some great first steps include starting with decluttering one area at a time, like a drawer or a closet, so it doesn't feel overwhelming. Another step is to evaluate your commitments and prioritize what truly matters, so you can say no to things that don't align with your goals. You can also be mindful of your digital consumption by unfollowing accounts that don't add value and limiting screen time. And of course, practicing gratitude can help shift your focus from what you lack, see
Okay,
what you already
that's
have.
great. How can decluttering our environment affect our mental health?
it can have a pretty profound impact. When we declutter, it often reduces feelings of overwhelm and anxiety because there's less visual distraction. A tidy environment can help improve focus and productivity, and it can also foster a sense of calm and clarity. Plus, it can lead to better sleep and improved mood overall. It's amazing how our physical surroundings really influence our mental well-being.
Okay. How what are the biggest challenge people face when they try to live simply?
Yeah, there are definitely challenges. One big one is the emotional attachment we have to our possessions, which can make it tough to let go of things. Another challenge is societal pressure and consumer culture, which constantly encourages us to buy more. Additionally, sometimes people struggle with finding balance, like knowing how much is enough. And of course, there can be practical hurdles, like family members who might not share the same minimalist mindset, but with patience and persistence, those challenges can
Okay,
definitely be
great.
overcome.
Can minimalism help us save time and
I'm
energy
glad
in
you
daily
found that
life?
helpful. Definitely, minimalism can be a huge time and energy saver. When you have fewer possessions, it's quicker to clean and organize, and you spend less time searching for things. Plus, with a simpler schedule and fewer commitments, you can focus more on what truly matters, which is mental fatigue. Overall, it helps create a more efficient and peaceful daily routine.
Okay. How does minimalism influence financial decision and spending habits?
It can have a really positive impact. By embracing minimalism, you naturally become more intentional with your purchases, focusing on quality rather than quantity. This often means spending less on impulsive buys, avoiding debt. Over time, that can lead to significant savings and more financial freedom. And also encourages you to invest in experiences and things that genuinely add value to your life rather than
Okay. How
just.
can digital minimalism, reducing screen time and online culture make a difference?
Absolutely. Digital minimalism helps you cut down on unnecessary screen time by encouraging you to be more intentional about how you use technology. This can lead to better focus, improved mental health, and more time for meaningful activities. It also helps reduce stress and information overload, allowing you to be more present and engaged in the real world. Overall, it creates a healthier relationship with technology and helps you reclaim your time and energy.
Okay. Is it possible to be minimalist and still enjoy beauty, art, or fashion?
Absolutely, it's totally possible. Minimalism isn't about depriving yourself of beauty or creativity. It's more about focusing on what truly resonates with you. You can still appreciate and engage with art, fashion, and design, but you might choose pieces that are more meaningful or that truly reflect your personal style. It's all about quality over quantity and finding joy in the things that truly matter to you. So, minimalism and creativity can definitely go hand in hand.
Okay, that's great. How can families or parents practice minimalism together?
That's a wonderful question. Families can definitely embrace minimalism by starting with small collective steps. For example, they can declutter shared spaces together, involving everyone in the process to make it fun and engaging. They can also focus on quality time over material gifts, like prioritizing experiences, family outings, or shared hobbies. It's also helpful to encourage open conversations about values and priorities so everyone is on the same page. Over time, these habits can create a more peaceful and intentional home environment.
Okay, that's great. What's the emotional impact of letting go of things we don't need?
Letting go of things we don't need can be really liberating emotionally. It often brings a sense of relief and lightness, reducing stress and anxiety that come from clutter. It can also help create a sense of clarity and freedom, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and what brings you joy. Plus, it can boost self awareness and even foster a sense of gratitude for what you have. Overall, it's a great way to cultivate a more peaceful and balanced mindset.
Okay. How can someone stay consistent with a minimalistic lifestyle in a materialistic world?
Staying consistent definitely takes a bit of practice and mindfulness. One way is to regularly revisit your values and goals so you stay focused on what truly matters to you. It also helps to create habits that support minimalism, like setting boundaries with shopping, being intentional with purchases, and periodically decluttering. It's also really valuable to build a supportive community or network of like minded people who can encourage and inspire you. And of course, being patient yourself is key since it's a journey and not a destination.
Okay, that's really interesting. ChatGPT, what's your final advice for people who want to find more meaning in less?
I'd say start with small intentional steps and focus on what truly adds value to your life. Be patient and compassionate with yourself along the way. Remember that minimalism is really about quality, meaning, and mindfulness. And don't forget to celebrate the little victories and enjoy the journey of discovering what truly matters to you. Ultimately, it's about creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, ChatGPT, for such inspiring, refreshing, and eye-opening talk.
You're so welcome, Fatima. I'm really glad you found her inspiring. If you ever want to dive deeper into any topic or chat about something new, I'm always here.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, everyone. I have learned that minimalism is not about giving up everything. It's about giving up what does not matter so you can make space for what truly does. To everyone listening, remember peace does not come from having more. It comes from needing less. Simplify your space, clear your mind, and focus on what makes your heart feel light. See you in the next talk with ChatGPT. Allah Hafiz.